The first thing na binigay kong instructions is dalhin niyo ako sa St. Luke's. At the end of the day, nanalo sa akin na mabilis yung healing ko. I need to be strong. So slowly, I'm accepting it. Hi! I'm Kukay Talusan. I'm 35 years old. I'm an advertising print producer. I do photo shoots for a living. I consider myself as a healthy person before my diagnosis. I think I'm at the peak of my health that time. I eat right, I work out, and generally, hindi talaga ako sakitin. Like, kahit may sakit lahat ng tao sa paligid ko, hindi ako nahahawa. Like, ganong type. But during the year 2023, doon nag-start magkaroon ng mga weird symptoms yung katawan ko. So, I started to feel like parang nagkakaroon ako ng acid reflux. And then, November 2023, nagkaroon ako ng extreme pain na parang dysmenorrhea. So, nirush ako sa St. Luke's QC. And then they found out na I have a 10/12 cyst sa right ovary. So, nagkaroon ako ng emergency operation doon using laparoscopy. And then after 6 months, nagkaroon ako ng routine check-up. Unfortunately, I have another cyst sa left ovary. Then my doctor then decided to give me medication for 3 months to check if the cyst will grow. Nag-grow siya. And then nag-decide ulit si doc na okay, we need to remove the cyst just to be sure. But big chances naman na it's benign 1 month after the biopsy, and then 1 month after lumabas yung results, nakita na it's malignant. So I have juvenile granulosa cell tumor. So it's a type of ovarian cancer na rare but aggressive. Dr. Marie Cruz Xavier recommended me to another doctor na OB oncologist, Dr. Leo Aquilisan. And then Dr. Aquilisan told me na yung only way to treat me is to do hysterectomy. And then 2 months after, nagkaroon ako ng another surgery. Total hysterectomy naman siya, or total removal of my reproductive organ. 1 week nung healing ko, I went to another checkup with them, and they told me na I need to undergo 6 cycles of chemo para lang sure, since it's malignant ka and medyo aggressive. I'm super shocked dun sa news because I don't have any family history of cancer for both sides, and I'm the first one. I think hindi ko pa siya accepted much. I don't want to cause stress sa family and friends ko around me, so I need to be strong. So slowly I'm accepting it. Hindi talaga ako usually nagpapa-check up sa fixed hospital. But when I experienced the pain na parang extreme dysmenorrhea, the first thing na binigay kong instructions is dalhin niyo ako sa St. Luke's. For anything serious talaga, kailangan dalhin niyo ako sa biggest hospital. Naging comfortable naman ako doon kasi very maasikaso yung ER team. And then ang bilis sila kumilos. Nakapag-decide agad sila kung ano yung mga next steps na kailangan ibigay. Napatawag nila yung doctor ko kahit wala siya sa area. So yung convenience of it na kumpleto, lahat ng mga doctors doon na hindi ko na kailangan mag-antay, I think yun yung right choice for me that time. So all my operations for my porthacus insertion and removal, all my chemo, lahat yun inpatient. Nagustuhan ko dito is yung facilities. At saka kumpleto, I think lahat ng mga test na pwede nandito na. Yung doctors, kumpleto din dito. So, meron akong peace of mind, I guess, na whatever happens, merong magsisave sa akin. At saka para siyang one-stop shop. Kailangan ko ng blood work, nandito na yon. Kahit medyo kakaibang blood work for my cancer treatment, available yon dito. So very convenient yon, and then yung doctors natin dito, well respected sa field nila. Even the nurses, nagpasaya ng stay ko, lalo na nung in pain ako. Madali silang kausap and very motherly. So, kahit alam mo sa sarili mo na wala ka sa bahay, tinatry nila na mag-feel ka at home. Merong available na TV, mabilis na internet, di ba? So, talagang pinapasaya at pinapagaang nila yung experience mo. Plus, masarap yung food. In-introduce ako sa robotic laparoscopy. Yung doctor ko na noon is si Dr. Marie, na nag-operate sa akin the first time ng using laparoscopy. At the end of the day, nanalo sa akin na mabilis yung healing ko and hindi ako as bugbog versus the usual laparoscopy. So, pinarioritize ko at yung healing ng body ko more than anything else. So, na-experience ko both the normal lap and the robotic lap. I think yung first na na-notice ko is less sore, I guess, yung tiyan ko that time. And then, parang after the surgery, kaya mo nang bumangon faster. And then I can walk around. Yan, parang wala nangyari. I have photos na kakagaling ko lang sa surgery, pero like hawak-hawak ko na yung IV tapos naglalakad-lakad na akong ganyan. It's less sakit than in terms of pag-uwi ko, yung healing ko at home. And then after a week, parang walang nangyari sa akin. After a week, hindi to alam ni Doc, nag-work pa ako. Nag-shoot ako the whole day. Hindi niya yun alam. But ganon siya kagaling na nagulat yung mga tao around me. Wait, galing ka lang sa St. Luke's nung nakaraan sa, sa post mo and then you're here working. Like, ganon siya, parang walang nangyari. Like, after a few days, parang you're up and about. Ganon, ang galing. So, lagi itong sinasabi sa lahat ng tao around me, don't skip your yearly check-ups. Make time for your health. Kasi lagi nga natin naririnig, di ba? Health is wealth. Totoo yun. You need to protect your body. You need to take care of it. And yung mga yearly check-ups, don't skip it. Kasi before, iniisip ko, I'm too young to get sick. I'm super healthy now. I eat right. I work out. Kasi kahit yung mga yon ginawa mo, minsan talaga may mga unfortunate things na nangyayari sa katawan natin for ladies out there. Yung OB madalas siniskip nila. Kasi parang if wala silang nararamdaman, okay lang, skip it. Yung normal na APE is okay. Pero I think important na pag kunwari, nagkaroon ka na ng period, meron ka ng like at least doctor na pwede mo i-consult. And ang mapapayo ko, if may pain ka na feel, na kahit kaya mong tiisin, na feel mo na weird, magpa-check up ka na agad. Na-save lang talaga yung buhay ko, I guess, because na-prevent ko siya agad. So, early detection talaga is the key. I think very important na you trust your doctor and your hospital kasi lalo na pag may sakit ka. Kasi pag may sakit ka, ang dami mo nang iniisip, di ba? Dr. Marie Cruz Xavier, tinreat niya ako na parang family. Hindi niya ako tinreat na para kung another patient na dadating ako, sabihin niya, gawin mo to, bye-bye. Hindi siya ganon. So, important na makakita ka ng doctor na ganon na will treat you as a family or like someone important in their life. I think hindi ako okay now, I guess, if hindi ako nag-robotic laparoscopy kasi I think hindi ko siya masasurvive mentally. Si Dr. Marie Cruz Xavier, sinate niya talaga ako mentally to be okay. Kasi hindi ko ma-imagine yung sarili ko na 3 times, na almost like a year, hihiwain ako to treat me. So, na-appreciate ko yun sa kanya and sa St. Luke's. So, thank you guys for making it available for Filipino people. Kasi big help talaga siya, hindi lang physically, kundi mentally.